Well, Southern Tier Young Professionals really gave me an opportunity to be connected to the community in a way that I wasn't before. I started out really thinking I was going to move out of the area in 2002. And when that came about, the organization got started, I got involved, and the efforts that were put in, that I put in, and that others put in, really made me get more connected to the community, get engaged. I became active in a lot of different nonprofits and other pieces, I guess what you call the fabric of the community that really made it important. It made me feel more important in the community and like I was attached here. I think the community really turns around and engages STYP in ways that are unique. That's where our special place is. A lot of times you see, oh, we need volunteers, or we need this, or we need that. But when we take a look at an event from the young professionals' perspective, we frequently try to see it from how can we uniquely contribute to this event. So a great example of that would be our participation in the Speedy Fest and Balloon Rally, which happens every summer in August. Early on, when we started STYP, we got involved with the event coordinator, and he had asked us if we could help run the gates. And it turns out that that was a really unique way for us to contribute, because they need a fair number of volunteers, but they really need people who are professional, who are capable of handling money and all this other stuff like that. And it's a very large event. This event sees 100,000 people walk through the gates over the course of a 3-day weekend, from dawn till dusk. And now we're in our 6th year of participating and helping that event out. It's a charity for the community. It's something we do because we enjoy it and because it's good for us and the community in general, and it's a great way we can give back, and it really exemplified a unique way that we were able to contribute. One of the great things that I feel I personally developed out of STYP was a way to leverage into becoming connected to the existing community. One of the things that I feel a young professional organization shouldn't try and do is reinvent the wheel. In a lot of these communities, these networks and these connections already exist. It's just a question of you as a young person don't necessarily know where they are, who to talk to, have connections within those communities, but an organization like the Young Professionals can give you that opportunity and give you that capability. So from my perspective, when I started, I didn't really have a lot of connections and know those people. And then as I developed and became experienced with running events and helping out and contributing to the organization, it led to and opened doors in the existing social networks that helped me be more of a business networking person and be very good at it. I think that a lot of the existing young professional organizations can lend a lot of what you call historical knowledge. We've done this has worked. I know when the Twin Tiers Young Professionals started in Elmira, they started shortly after the Southern Tier Young Professionals in Binghamton, and we were asked by the people who started that organization for some of the documentation that we had originally drawn up, bylaws and some of those things, and they became some of the basis that TTYP was founded on. And we were happy to help with that. It was just, it was a good thing to do. And I think that type of knowledge transfer and opportunity is certainly what a lot of other young professional organizations can do, especially, the existing ones, the ones that are established and have those types of knowledge built into their organization already can transfer that to the other groups that are getting started. I think that one of the things that I find is key is people need to realize that a young professional organization is what you make of it. And everybody's going to get a different goal or see a different goal when they step into the organization. And that's okay. And that's valuable. And you need to leverage what those people want to see. And if they achieve their goals, then they're going to be satisfied. You see a lot of people who maybe they show up for 6 months and they make a half dozen new friends and they stop showing up because they're hanging out with those 6 friends. Sometimes those people may even say, oh, well, I stopped going because I didn't meet any other new people, but they met 6 people that were their best friends now in town, and maybe they're new to town, and that's how they met their circle of friends. Well, that's great, and that means that your organization was successful. You're going to have other people who are going to come in and want to participate in the business community because it's good for their job or good for their career. And that all of that needs to be fostered and encouraged. And, I guess the parting advice I could give is to be sure that the organization is different things to different people, and that's valuable and it's positive.